Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back, theatre lovers, to the Theatre Thoughts podcast. We have a packed show for you on today's podcast, so strap yourselves in. First up, royalty returns to Sydney. That's right, the Theatre Royal officially reopened its doors after its multi-million-dollar refurbishment, and we were on the scene to see it all. We first of all have the welcome to country from Uncle Alan Madden, a Gadigal elder, followed by Sir Howard Panter, the joint CEO of Trafalgar Entertainment, and Tim McFarlane, the executive chairman of the Asia Pacific for Trafalgar Entertainment. We're also going to hear from two of the stars who are leading the reopening of the Theatre Royal in the hit musical Jagged Little Pill, Natalie Bassingthwaighte and newcomer Emily Nakomo. We're also going to be giving away our first exclusive prize here on the podcast. Stay tuned to hear exactly what it is. And lastly, keeping in tune with new theatres opening, we have an exclusive interview with the newest art space in the Illawarra. So as usual, sit back, relax, switch on those thoughts, and please enjoy the Theatre Thoughts podcast.
Once again, my name is Alan Madden, Gadigal elder. Minister, Lord Mayor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I'd like to acknowledge our Aboriginal elders, all elders, past and present, and pay my respects to all our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander brothers and sisters. From whatever Aboriginal or island nation you may have come from, welcome to Gadigal. And to all our non-Indigenous brothers and sisters here today, a very warm and sincere welcome to you to Gadigal.
I think the Royal is really special because A, the distance between the front of the stage and the back wall is really close by most theatre standards, which means that the actors feel really close to the audience, which is fabulous for intimacy and for all that interaction and energy, and the audiences feel really close to the actors. So that makes it really special, which means you can do musicals here, and they're very, powerful because they're right there with you, and you can also do great plays here. And as I see the landscape at the moment in Sydney, there are not many houses that can do that, and I think that really distinguishes the Royal in a way that's very positive and will bring lots of great talent to bear here. And I hope also the customers will find the whole knockout experience, and I've just briefly walked through it, absolutely, I keep saying world class, but it is world class. There are plenty of opportunities in Sydney, and the great thing about Sydney is that it's a cliche, but it is underserved by theatres compared to many other cities around the world. And I think there's a huge appetite for theatre, and there's so much talent in this city as well. I mean, there's so much acting talent, so much producing talent, so much directing talent. It just seems a shame that we can't bring it properly into the global fold as it should be, while of course having local sensitivity as it will do.
To remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. I didn't know.
Tell us a little bit about the opening of theatre. What's to come first for audiences?
For audiences coming to the first show, Jagged Little Pill, are coming to a theatre that has been so extensively made over for the better. I think they'll be delighted. A theatre that's got this really bold, confident front onto King Street, a whole new glass front, just showing the fantastic features that Harry Seidler designed into this building, which in the past have largely been hidden. They come into beautiful foyers, a fabulous auditorium, comfortable, lots of facilities like bars and double the number of women's lavatories, which is something I'm always pleased about. And a great suite of shows that will be playing in the theatre until well into next year.
So why choose this one? Why did Trafalgar Entertainment choose this theatre over other spaces?
We've always had an interest in Australia and in Asia generally, and Sydney provided an opportunity that's probably not readily available in other states. That here was a theatre that the public wanted to come back into use. It was going to be available. It's Australia's biggest city. It's a city dramatically underserved with theatres. So it was a great place for us to start, and it is a start for us. We're intending to expand into other states.
What do you see as being the future for theatre in Australia? Where do you see it going forward?
Well, I think the demand for theatre will always be strong. I mean, people are social animals. They want to go to places where there are other people. And to go to theatre where you can see such a range of emotions in the company of lots of other people is a really exciting thing to do.
And because at Theatre Thoughts, we like to get everyone's thoughts on theatre. If you were to choose one production that you would love to see here, what would it be?
Well, see, I've been incredibly fortunate to have been associated with shows in this theatre prior to this makeover, which I was incredibly proud to be involved in, going back to Cats and the Phantom of the Opera, to see the theatre now totally redone since then, and with a more contemporary show. That satisfies me very much so.
Excellent.
To remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
It's time for today's Lucky Land horoscope with Victoria Cash.
Life's gotten mundane, so shake up the daily routine and be adventurous with a trip to Lucky Land. You know what they say. Your chance to win starts with a spin. So go to LuckyLandSlots.com to play over 100 social casino-style games for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. Get lucky today at LuckyLandSlots.com.
Available to players in the U.S., excluding Washington and Michigan. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply.
Emotions with the theatre opening and you guys opening in a couple of days and next week. What are you sort of feeling? What's your emotion?
I'm so excited. I'm feeling all of the energy from everywhere for opening the Theatre Royal.
And this is Emily's first show ever, so pretty exciting.
Yeah. So honoured, so honoured.
Yeah. And this is my not first show. I was actually here 23 years ago, started my career in musical theatre in this very space. So it's a beautiful moment to come back and be a part of it, and also, bring these new up and comers into the area and just support them as well. It's been magical. Yeah.
Because unless I'm mistaken, Emily, you not graduated long ago, right?
Graduated last year.
Okay, let's not go there.
Amazing. So you must be like over the moon.
I'm so excited and honoured.
It's
to have a first show in a lead role is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. And Natalie, you've just come back from Broadway. You guys were on Broadway rehearsing.
Yeah, it was just an incredible moment to have the opportunity to be there, to be with the creatives, Diane Paulus, and Broadway was opening up for the first time, a bit like this theatre opening up for the first time. There's a great synergy, and it made me realise how much people need to watch theatre and be in the space and feel that electricity and feel emotions and laugh out loud and dance and move, and it's exactly what we need right now after the 2 years that we've had.
Why this show? Why Jagged Little Pill? What should audiences be excited about?
Well, first of all, Alanis Morissette. I mean, you cannot go past Alanis music. I mean, what I love about it the most is that for me, at 46, it was my era 100%, but the songs resonate maybe even more today than they did then with the younger generation. So it really crosses over to to many of us, but it's also a very powerful story about family and healing, and it's vulnerable, it's passionate. You might need some tissues, but you'll also laugh. All the feels, very thought-provoking. I definitely think you'll take a lot out of this when you go home, and it'll start a lot of conversations.
Yeah,
and you'll be wanting to dance, right?
Yeah. There's like something for everyone. Each storyline someone's gonna resonate with, and it's just passionate, and you're gonna feel the energy. You're gonna feel it.
I mean, you've got an Academy Award-winning writer in Diablo Cody who won Juno. We've won the Grammy Award for the best album, obviously musical theatre album, plus also the Grammy Award album for Alanis, and she sold 33 million albums worldwide, so I think we're all good. If you love any of that, you got to come.
Yeah. I'd like to get your thoughts on the space and theatre in general.
Yeah.
After Jagged, what would be your ideal show to perform in here? If you could pick anyone.
Oh, okay. I'm probably going to kick up. My heels will probably be packed away after this show. Like I need to have a rest.
Oh no.
I did see Waitress on Broadway, and I didn't expect to be so moved by it. So I can't believe I'm saying that out loud, because I'm not doing any more. This is my final show.
I never know.
This is it. I'm going to woo, I love this show, and that's going to be it.
I know it's really new, but I love Hades Town.
I love
I feel like that
Hades
would be
Town.
really nice in his world, because you'll be able to feel the audience as well.
This would actually be the perfect space for that musical.
Yeah. I mean, look, there are many. Honestly, you could put anything in this space and it would come to life, because what we were saying earlier is it's very,
immersive.
It is immersive. It's very connective. You feel like you're a part of what's going on the stage. And not a lot of theatres you get to do that. Usually you're kind of witnessing it. But this you really get to live it and be in the moment.
Which is good for both us on stage and the audience.
It's time to give away our first exclusive family pass here on the podcast. We have a family pass available for Neighbourhood Earth, which is currently on show at the ICC Sydney Exhibition Centre in Hall 7 to the 25th of January 2022. Experience space exploration like never before. M Live presents Neighbourhood Earth, an award-winning multi-sensory immersive space experience. Combining cutting-edge technology with the latest in science, Neighbourhood Earth tells the story of a space exploration like never before. With civilian space travel now reality and new NASA missions planned to the Moon and to Mars, Neighbourhood Earth taps into our desire to travel to a whole new world. Guests will travel across the solar system and come face to face with Mars sunsets, Venus lightning storms, and the surface of Jupiter. Guests can also get hands-on with fun and engaging interactive learning activities, holographics, touch sensing projections, and building games. All you have to do to win this family pass is direct message our Instagram account answering the following question: who was the first billionaire to recently reach space? So get typing, message our Instagram account right now at Theatre Thoughts Oz. That's Theatre Thoughts AUS. Best of luck!
Hi, I'm Kelly.
I'm Adam. Well, this is the Illawarra's first professional, independent, multidisciplinary art space. So we are going to be an affordable, accessible space for all the artists in the Illawarra.
Basically, I run a digital media studio called License Productions. So basically, it offers sort of portfolio creation for creatives as well as event coverage, but I also make short films. So that's how I sort of started my business. But it really has connected with Adam's art form of theatre making. So we do a lot of promotional things for theatre, in-show content, which is very exciting. So that's kind of how we formed a bit of a relationship and how the space began.
It's going to be a home base for both of our independent companies where we can work out of without having to worry about costs or overheads in other places. But as its own entity, like I was saying before, it's going to be an accessible space for the Illawarra's artists. Me and Kelly, when we both started out, we really didn't have access to our own spaces or connections. And I worry, and I know that Kelly does as well, that artists in the Illawarra don't have access to supportive areas where they can rehearse or create work or advertise themselves. And we want that to be this space.
I envision this space as being a phoenix that has risen from the ashes. It has literally risen during COVID. They pulled this together during the toughest time, And I see it being an open space for any and all art. It is a safe space for anyone and everyone to create art in whatever form they want for people to see, which there aren't a lot of opportunities in the Illawarra to do that, and this is the perfect place to do it.
I'm excited to see what kind of things that they put on in here, the potential that the space has. And potentially hiring it out myself and doing some like cabaret nights and stuff.
Adam and I had discussions about what we wanted to call it, and we really wanted to sort of talk about like, I guess how would you describe it? So just the creation of something from the ground up, just really putting as much spirit and authenticity into it as possible. And so we came up with the name The Forge.
Head to our website now to see exclusive footage from today's interviews and to find out more about Jagged Little Pill and The Forge. Well, that's all the time we have left here on the Theatre Thoughts podcast. Don't forget that you can follow us on our socials, Facebook and Instagram at Theatre Thoughts Oz. That's Theatre Thoughts AUS, or on our website, theatrethoughtsoz.online. Until then, stay safe, get involved as much theatre as you can, and keep those thoughts rolling. And we'll see you next time here on the Theatre Thoughts podcast.
Have you ever wondered how your favorite performer actually feels? Well, here's your chance. Welcome to The Quiet Part Out Loud with me, Bobby Steggert, Broadway actor and now a therapist to a whole host of Broadway creatives. Part interview, part therapy, this is not your typical podcast. We'll go right to the heart of things with some of your favorite artists, what they still struggle with, what lessons they've learned, what they haven't figured out yet. There's enormous power in saying the quiet part out loud. Are you listening?
Hey guys, it is Ryan. I'm not sure if you know this about me, but I'm a bit of a fun fanatic when I can. I like to work, but I like fun too. It's a thing. And now the truth is out there. I can tell you about my favorite place to have fun. Chumba Casino. They have hundreds of social casino style games to choose from with new games released each week. You can play for free anytime, anywhere. And each day brings a new chance to collect daily bonuses. So join me in the fun. Sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.